makes me happy, and you can break all the rules. Whatever makes this happen will be my driving passion to open up the happy in you. If I could make you happy, I'd flip the switch so gladly, like a bug from out of the blue. Would it make you happy? 'Cause you should be happy, and I would be so happy too. Happy. Hearts of madness, striker, like a band of angels that's watching over seas of sadness. When the water's flowing, it comes back to you. If I could make you happy, I'd flip the switch so gladly, like a bug from out of the blue. Would it make you happy? 'Cause you should be happy, and I would be so happy too. Happy.
Welcome everyone to Back to the Beats Top 10 EDM Countdown, right here on Extreme Mix Radio. Here are your hosts, Freestyle Chula and DJ Lex.
All right, happy Tuesday.
All right, happy Tuesday, everybody. Lex, how you doing?
I'm good, and you?
Good, man. Very excited for today's show. We have some really fun guests today.
Yeah.
Michelle Nieves is going to be joining us for the first time, and Eric Joel, who's been on the show before, is going to be joining Michelle.
Yeah.
They were both featured on a song from the Inner Class of Our Own Volume 3 compilation. I Need You is the name of the track, and we'll be playing that today, along with another song from the compilation. Michelle had a solo track called Love Me, so we'll be chatting with them together, which is fun. Always having a couple people on. Talk about the process of this particular duet. We've mentioned several times that In a Class of Our Own Volume 3 was supposed to be an album that featured only duets. It didn't work out that way, but still had a bunch of songs where duets were included, and then it just kind of morphed into a double CD. So as each artist makes their way through the show to talk about their contribution to the compilation, we've had a lot of fun chatting about their experience being part of the compilation. You know, compilations are exactly that. You have a lot of artists featured on the track. So a lot of artists featured on a double CD. So each experience is going to be a little bit different.
Yeah.
And also, of course, the top 10 EDM tracks of the week, along with some debuts that we want to put out there, some fun songs. And we finally get to retire a track on the countdown. It's been quite some time since we've done that.
Yeah, it's like, what was it? A long while since we started the new year with the new season.
Yeah, since we started the new season, we have not retired a song. And for those who don't know, retiring a song basically means that if a song is featured 10 consecutive or non-consecutive times on the countdown, not including showcases or debuts, we retire it. We don't play the song anymore until it's featured again, most likely on the top 50 countdown.
Yeah.
And what that does is it keeps the show fresh. It creates more opportunities for other songs to be featured on our show. But it's gotten increasingly more difficult since we debut a lot of tracks every week. Our show has become much longer. More songs are being featured, so the chances of a song being on the show 10 weeks at any point, it's very hard to do.
Yeah, and real quick, for those that complain about the show's too long, don't forget Casey Kasem's. His show ran all day long, remember?
Well, yeah, I mean, those were top 25 countdowns.
Yeah.
Which meant that on Sunday, he was basically running the whole afternoon solo.
Yep.
But I think that the magic of this show is that if you miss something, see, with Casey Kasem, there wasn't an internet to the point where it is right now.
Yeah.
If you missed something on that show, you had to wait till the following week to see what happened. It was syndicated, so they didn't have podcasting. They didn't have access to being able to see the repeat like they do now. You know, a lot of podcasts are live, and then you catch them later on like you do right now. So if you catch us live at any point, thank you. If not, you can always check us out on Mixcloud. Definitely DJ Lex, he's quick on it.
Yeah.
I've been a little lazy. I haven't updated the new episodes of this year yet on the playlist, but I will. So check out for that. You can always check out past episodes there.
Yeah.
Now we're going to get the show started quite quickly because we are going to have our guest joining us in about 20 minutes or so, 8:30 Standard Time.
Yeah.
And I figured we can probably do some debuts after the interview. We'll play some songs from the countdown since those are songs that if you were here last week, you probably heard. We're going to feature some of those. We'll do some debuts, of course, from Michelle and Eric Joel as well later. But I figured we start off with number 10 on the countdown. This is a song that we premiered last week. Had some success based on Twitter analytics, and people liked it enough that it squeezed its way onto the countdown to make its debut officially. Costa and Veronica K. I like this song. Yeah. I think it's well done. And it looks like you guys like it too. Let's see what happens after this week if it continues to chart. The song is called The Missing Piece.
I like that song.
I like that track a lot. It's definitely a little more on the mellower side of EDM,
Yeah.
but still very well done. Want a couple things real quick. I want to mention Ricardo Vasquez. Say what's up to him real quick. He was mentioning when we were talking about Kii. It was the top 40 countdown. Which is even longer than 25.
Yeah, the 100 was the one at the year ending. The last Casey show before the new year would be the best. Which one made it at the top 100?
Yeah, and it's a similar format that we use. So he would have a top 40 every week, and then eventually that would become the top 100, which usually was on New Year's Day.
Yeah.
And it was a great way to start kind of your year. You got to hear all the songs that were very popular. And sometimes, you forget a year is a long period of time. And a song that you felt was such a long time ago was still within that year. You'd be like, oh my God, that song came out that year. That's kind of how I always feel about it.
Yeah.